1,230. That's an important number in the NBA because that's the number of games there are in a season. And math dictates that there must be 1,230 winners and 1,230 losers, which means every team that is rising means another team is falling.
We damn sure need to play better.
It's a zero-sum game. And that's an important thing to realize when you look at the NBA this year, because there's a whole bunch of teams that are competing to get their share of that 1,230, and I don't think there's going to be enough to go around. We've got so many different teams that have thrown all their assets in at winning this season, there's just not enough room at the all-in. Just look at the 6 teams in the Eastern Conference alone that have traded away multiple first-round picks since January of last year. I'm talking about the Celtics, the Nets, the 76ers, the Hawks, the Cavs, and the Bulls. That doesn't even mention the Bucks, who of course made that 3 first-round pick trade for Drew Holiday. And by the way, the Miami Heat have traded away multiple picks in recent years too.
Man, honestly, it doesn't matter.
When you look at the combined luxury tax in the Eastern Conference alone, there's more than $220 million in tax for this season. That's just to try to compete to win the East. When you go look at the Western Conference, the LA Clippers and Golden State Warriors are currently scheduled to spend over $310 million just in luxury taxes this year. You've got 2 teams in the Phoenix Suns and Denver Nuggets who are paying the luxury tax for the first time in 13 years.
Yep.
What does this all mean? It means all of these teams are convinced that they've got a shot at either winning the title this season or seriously contending for it. But we know that 1,230, it's just not available to work out for everybody. Now, we're going to have to see how injuries play out during the season. We're going to have to see which teams may adjust their thinking when they keep seeing more images of Scoot Henderson and Victor Wembanyama.
I feel like I'm, in that conversation to being the number 1.
Hey, now!
But this season is set up for some teams to underachieve. Even if they're really good, even if they're having good seasons, there's just not enough wins available. I can't remember a season like this over the last 2 decades, and it's setting the stage for a potentially explosive trade deadline. When we get to mid-season and there's a few teams that realize they're not going to have enough of the pie from their 1,230 to be able to get it done.